Hello friends and fellow gamers, it's MKxJUMP here, and in today's video we're checking out this week's event, and Sky Labyrinth is back for the second time. As well, you have some amazing rewards in the mysterious chest, and it is only one more week until anniversary, so I hope you've been saving your scrolls, and also you should probably save some of your gems as well, but I'll talk about that a little later on. Anyway, before we get into today's video, I'd love to give a shout out to a few of you who have decided to back me on Patreon, which is fantastic because Patreon is a way that you can support me financially to help me keep doing what I'm doing. So a huge shout out to Dennis Martinez, Volt Exis, Citric, King Snipes, and Cold Stare. So thank you so much for your support, guys. Thank you for contributing to what I do, and thank you for showing your generosity. If you guys want to be like them and help support the content I make here, you can find a link up there or down below in the description. Anyway, guys, let's go take a look at this week's event for Idle Heroes. So Sky Labyrinth is back, so every day we get 15 pickaxes which we can use throughout the event to get some really nice rewards. And these pickaxes are crucial to getting some really good stuff, so make sure you're logging in every single day. If you don't get these pickaxes, you might not get the chest from this event, so be sure to pick up all 15 every single day. You're going to get a ton throughout the week. I think it's something like 105 that you pick up for free, so that's going to be really helpful. So we'll talk a little bit more about Sky Labyrinth later, but either way, grab these. They're very good, so make sure you're logging in. Anyway, guys, let's take a look at the big stuff for this week. First of all, if you haven't already, you can follow DH Games on Facebook, and the AI Fantasy event is coming to a close, so you have less than 24 hours to cash this in. You can buy whatever you want here. You can go for the Magic Stone Sword, Russell, Eloise, Ithaca, whatever you have enough money for. I know a lot of you guys will have managed to get 2,300. I got quite unlucky here. I got 2,290, which is heartbreaking. So you could pick up an Ithaca here for free if you wanted, if you got over the 2,300. But personally, for me, either way, even if I get 2,300 or not, I was going to go for Heroic Summon Scrolls because I'm going to need them for Anniversary. So I'm going to cash them in and grab them for myself. And the rest of it, I think I'm just going to spend on Spirit, in all honesty, because I really need Spirit on my account. So there we go. Nice. Now, the next thing we have, Almost Workshop, carries on over from last week, so if you haven't already, you can upgrade your artifacts into better forms, from Glittery, Splendid, and Radiant. You go through the middle, upgrade them all, and make them super duper strong, and the Glorious Boost is here if you wanted to get extra copies of artifacts. So Magic Stone Sword, Augustus Magic Ball, Antlers Cane, Demon Bell, and the Golden Crown are all available for 400 relics each. Now, which is the best one to pick up? Probably Demon Bell, to be honest. A and B is also really good. Magic Stone Sword's quite good. They're all actually pretty solid artifacts, in all fairness. I talked about those last week, so go and watch last week's video if you want a big breakdown of these. So basically, I've already talked about them, so I'm not going to waste your time by talking about them again. For the value packages this week, they're the same as the last Sky Labyrinth we had, and are they good value? Well, it's entirely subjective on whether you want to go and spend your money in the Labyrinth. If you remind yourselves how the Labyrinth works, you basically want to tear through this game mode, clearing different zones, and basically use it as an opportunity to pick up some really nice rewards that you can find along the side here. It includes chests that include 9-star puppets. If you get really lucky, there's 6-star puppet chests, there's 5-star chests. It's just really good what you can pick up here. However, for you to get the top rewards, you do need to spend a lot of money. And that's a big question we're going to be talking about today. Is it worth spending your cash? Well, I'd argue probably not. If you're on a tight budget, Anniversary is next week, and that's probably going to give much better rewards, so I'd be saving my money for next week's event, not this week's event. However, if you did want to get something that was good value, this package right here is actually pretty good. It's $20 and it gives 5,000 gems, 12 of these pickaxes, and 60 glorious relics. Now that's a fantastic purchase for 20 bucks because normally 5,000 gems is what they give you in an $100 package. The pickaxes are invaluable for this event, and relics are absolutely incredible for getting fancy smancy artifacts from the Glorious Boost. So I think this is a really nice package. 20 bucks isn't too bad for something like this, so if you're used to spending money, you can pick this up. But if you're a free-to-play player, obviously, guys, just ignore it, pretend it doesn't exist, and move on. The final thing we'll look at before talking more about the Sky Labyrinth is the mysterious chest. Now, the mysterious chest available, well, you'll see they've actually changed the images. Rather than showing you the chest itself, they're now showing you the rewards. So, 500 gems will pick you up these Heroic Summon Scrolls here. That's not bad value. 1,500 will get you the Prophet Orbs and these 10k Monster Stalls. Again, fantastic value for Prophet Orbs. The skin package is just not worth it. Don't pick this one up. And this next one for 4,000 gems, well, if you need the 35k dust, This is really good value. If you don't need the dust, then it's probably not that great. And finally, for 8k, you can pick up a copy of Fiona with 30 glorious relics and 30k guild coins. This is really nice. If you need a Fiona, this is great. If you need the guild coins, which most people do because guild coins are exceptionally important, then this is definitely worth it. But the question on many people's minds is it worth dropping 8k now, along with the 4,000 you're probably going to have to spend on the Sky Labyrinth just to go and complete this? Actually, is it 4,000? Yeah, it is 4,000 to get all these pickaxes. So that's 12,000 gems you'd need to spend to get that chest and to max out this event on pickaxes. Is it worth it? Well, the big thing you need to be thinking about is what's available next week. And next week is the anniversary. We have summons, we have altar, which I'm surprised by. It's only Eloise and Tussalago. I was expecting something a little bit better because it was anniversary, but clearly not. And Greater's Blessing is going to come back, and we have the Palace of Eternity, and notice, no Palace of Crystal. That means it is for sure Light and Dark Heroes coming out at anniversary. So if you were doubting for some reason, now you have evidence and proof. But the big thing here is the Ocean Carnival. This is the additional stuff. And there's lots of different modes here. There's 5 different events: the Mermaid Wishing Fountain, the Ocean Gifts, the Fantastic Shell, the Dragon Boat Race, and the Anniversary Celebration. Now, I am guaranteeing you that one of these will cost gems. I guess it's probably going to be the Fantastic Shell. It says, get ready to exchange things for what you want. I imagine that will allow us to swap copies of heroes, skins, maybe even artifacts, to get ourselves some artifacts, skins, and heroes of our choice. So I think that would be a really nice event, but I think that will also cost you gems to do. Also, it says open chests to get rich rewards. These chests could also cost gems as well. So I'm imagining you're going to need a fair amount of gems to move into this event. We will know more after Barry has his conversation with the developers today, and hopefully that will give us some more information about what to expect next week. And if it doesn't, I would still say save a good number of gems for the anniversary event. However, we probably won't know what is going to happen at Anniversary until the end of this week. Now, the good thing about that is we'll get spoilers for Anniversary probably on Thursday next week, so we'll still have an opportunity to spend our gems before then. So what I would recommend to most players is don't spend any gems on this event yet. Don't even do the pickaxes. Just wait. And on Thursday, do it all when we have a clearer idea of what Anniversary is going to bring. So that's my advice for you guys on what to do for next week's event. Just save your gems until you get a better understanding of what's going to be coming. And then finally, when we get some further clarification, you can spend or save with peace of mind. So that's pretty good. That's my advice for you guys. Now, the Sky Labyrinth, we spoke about this a little bit last week, and the general opinion we had at first was to use Asmodel. Some people were saying you should use Halora. Well, I think now, actually, the best thing you can do is do one loop with Queen. Because you found, if you watched my video, we ended up getting really unlucky, and we were forced to use Asmodel's active skill on this wave, or save it and waste additional pickaxes. So what I recommend is you use Halora, because it is statistically impossible for Halora to ever use her active skill on the first floor. And then you will use it on the second floor. And then switch to Asmodel and continue to use him. And if you high roll and get tons of energy, I would say maybe after using Asmodel twice, you can switch back to Queen again. So it's going to be something interesting for you guys to master, but generally switching between Queen and Asmodel is the most optimal way to do this. Rather than sticking with just Queen or just Asmodel, what you want to do is switch between the two. Especially if you're a free-to-play player. Free-to-play players, I think the best thing you can do is Halora, then Asmodel, and if you high-roll energy, Halora, then Asmodel. If you don't high-roll energy, you just go Halora, Asmodel, Asmodel, Asmodel. And that will pretty much guarantee you this 5-star chest right here, which is the most important thing this event. So in theory, you guys can pick up a 5-star selection chest of your choice and a copy of Fiona this week. And I have to say, that in and of itself is exceptionally good. So there's a lot of cool stuff you guys can pick up this week. I will be doing my Sky Labyrinth later on. I think we'll do it on Thursday. So if you want to catch that, I'll be doing it live on stream, and I'll also be putting that up onto YouTube as well. So if you want to catch that, be sure to subscribe for more content in the future. And thank you so much for tuning in, guys. This has been quite a short one. There's not much this event. All we know is the anniversary is soon on the horizon. So we know that we'll be able to use these magical conches to make wishes at the Mermaid Fountain, and there's a chance of getting treasures from the ocean. It is exceptionally vague. They're not telling us any information about this, but I am assured that this is going to give us some fantastic rewards and could potentially be the best event of the year. So guys, it's only one more week to go, and if you want to catch me reviewing Anniversary, be sure to subscribe and catch my video next Friday. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Again, if you want to help me out, you can back me on Patreon. And of course, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you think about this event, and let me know what you're looking forward to for Anniversary in the comments section down below. And I'll see you later. Happy idling!